Hey, fool, you ready for another beating? You should have never came back.
Boys get it done. McLeod gets a hat trick. It's a perfect night. We need a lot more of these down the stretch now, guys. We do need something to turn the season around. I don't give it up on the season when there's like 40 games left. There's way too much time left. But we need something, guys, and we need something to build upon. This is a big win. Goaltending was there. Effort was there. I'm not really surprised they won the game, to be honest. That's the Sabres. You know, they'll go and do this to Seattle and then beat Carolina. I mean, this is the kind of year we're having. But it does inch us, within a chance to get back into this thing. We're not there yet. We need a winning streak. We need to get to 500, of course, before we'll even look at that. Okay, so guys, let's look at the numbers. Here we go. Shots, Carolina 37, the Sabres 24, 50% apiece on the faceoffs. The power play, the Sabres were 0 for 1, Carolina was 0 for 3. We had 16 hits, they had 11. Sabres 25 blocks, Carolina 12, 19 giveaways for the Sabres, 17 for Carolina, 5 takeaways Sabres, 2 Carolina. Now, let's look at the shots on goal. Where is it? There we go. I got it, because I haven't clipped it out yet, guys. Here we go. All right. First period, 11 apiece. Second period, 18-13 Carolina. And this is a crazy stat, guys. Third period, 8-0. When they made it 3-2, I was like, you got to be kidding me, you know? Only the Sabres would get 0 shots on goal on official shots on goal and wind up scoring an empty netter. Okay, so let's look at the scoring. McLeod with his 8th from Clifton and Malenstein at the 43-second mark. Good start. The Sabres have done that many a time this year, and we always know how it ends, though. 1-0 Buffalo. After 1, we go to the second. Cousins with his 10th on a nice shot. Nice wrist shot right from the slot. Makes it 2-0 Sabres from Alex Tuck. And the Sabres take a dominant lead again, 3-0. McLeod again from Zucker with 19:56 with 4 seconds left in the period. You would think that's it, but knowing the Sabres, of course, they got to freak us out in the third. Slavin from Burns and Kokiemi make it 3-1 at the 3:45 mark. And when that happened, I was pissed off right away. I was hoping for a shutout, guys. I was. I wanted something dominant to happen. It didn't. Then late in the game, of course, we have to have a heart attack. At 16:50, Nietzsche's from Gothisbeer and Burns makes it 3-2. And then McLeod with the empty netter, right after Thompson hit the goalpost on the empty net, from Thompson and Zucker at the 1936 mark, Ryan McLeod gets his first hat trick of his career. So that's a win. We're going to take it, guys. We are just going to take the win. I don't care how we get it, of course, but I keep waiting for this big thing to happen, guys, and it might not happen all year, but if it does, I'll let you know. I'll be the first to tell you that could be it. That could be the turning point of this team. We need something magical to happen. This was a win. It wasn't something magical. You know, that's the thing. But I'm glad McLeod got the hat trick. I'm glad the way it worked out. It was meant to be. You see that he got that goal. So I was happy to see that. Happy to see, of course, Cousins get a goal. You know, it's only a matter of time. I think Cousins will have a hat trick in a game this year. It's only a matter of time. Sooner or later, he's going to do it. So I think we'll get rid of those stupid rumors, hopefully, you know, once that happens. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. We have a visitor. She's driving me nuts. Hold on. Here we go, guys. There she is. The one and only Rosie has entered the building. There she goes. So what we need now is to consistently have the effort night after night after night after night the rest of the year. Forget for 5 or 6 games, the rest of the year. Is it in them or not? This is what we need to know. Because last year, as you guys seen, it was like this year. It was frustrating. It's like, they just can't get a grip of reality yet, this bunch. They always have to dig themselves in a grave before they want to survive. It's ridiculous. This Seattle game is still rolling in my head. I can't understand that. There you go, Lindsay. You stay there, okay? So right now, we need something big to happen, and I can't even tell you what it is, guys. I don't know, but something big, something special, something to put this team over the top, because it only takes one game for a team to change. That's one thing I've learned a long, long, long time ago. One game can set a team on a pace of winning for 10 years. But it just depends on, of course, your personnel. It depends on everything, right? And of course, we believe that we have a losing culture. We believe we have this, we have that. I believe it's the whole soft thing. I mean, we can look at 20 different reasons, guys. We need something special to happen with this team. A winning streak would be a nice start, but I want to see that game where, I don't know, we go into Edmonton, we win 8-0. Like something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I want to see the Sabres do. That's when I'll start feeling really good that something's happening here, And I think all of us would be able to live, believe it or not, with missing the playoff if we were just crazy the rest of the season and worked hard. Because this is all Buffalo fans want, guys. That's all we want. We want a hardworking team that never gives up, ever. And that we can be proud of. We had not a very good team when we had Mike Peca as the captain. It wasn't a very good team. Mike Peca and Dominic Hasek. We had like the best goalie and a great leader. And the rest of the players felt obligated to give 100% around this whole thing. Lindy had them going. If he can ever get this team now going like that team, just going, just a team that believes they can win, and all of a sudden things just change. Well, okay, we'll be able to live with whatever. But this thing about being inconsistent, being lazy, being soft, no. And that's not going to get by fans like us. We're not going to miss that. We're going to catch that like, come on. We're not, we're not born yesterday, this fan base. We will catch that right away. So this has to change. Now, will it? I don't know. I really don't. I'd be able to live with them doing a wholesale change of everything right now. I'd be good with it. I'm desperate as a fan, guys. I want them to bring in Quenneville and bring in all sorts of names. I want to see them bring in and just get other hockey men in here and just do it. And keep Lindy somewhere in upper management. And I'm good with everything else after that. We just need this team to get rolling this year. Believe it or not, this year. It doesn't mean make the playoffs, folks, but it means they got to get rolling, okay? We can't have a dead franchise on our hands. We can't have that. We have too much of a proud history, okay? It drives me crazy. You guys have seen the years, the fun years. You've seen it. Some of you haven't. But I can tell you, this franchise, once upon a time, it was just about winning the Stanley Cup, and now it's just about making the playoffs. And that's got to go eventually. But for now, I'll put up with it. Yeah, okay, we've got to make the playoffs. But right now, guys, I just want, I'm waiting for that explosion, that spark, that something. And I don't know what it is. I got a feeling it's coming. And when it does, I'll be the first one on here and saying, that's what I've been waiting for. But it wasn't tonight. I can tell you it wasn't tonight. I'm happy they won. No matter what, I said I'd be happy if they win. I'm thrilled they won. We needed this 2 points desperately to stay alive. Not even talking about getting in a playoff race, but I want to stay alive. I want to float around in case we go 8-1-1 in a 10-game span all of a sudden, and then we can look at it and say we're back. What are we going to do now? You know? And I believe Lindy, that's his plan. I believe he thinks he's going to get this team on a roll. So we got to give it time. There's still time left in this season. We got to see in the next 15 games what's going to happen here. Are they going to float at 500 or a game under 500 the next 15 games? Because if they do, it's just a dragged out season that we just got to put up with and, you know, hope that the off season treats us nice. That's about it. So anyway, guys, I guess I'll leave it there. The boys win. We'll take it. We'll just take the win. Doesn't change where we are in the standings or anything like that, but it sure as hell is better than losing. Okay? It's better than losing. So I'm going to take the win. And hopefully, guys, we win the next 4 games and then we start looking at the season again. But till then, we're too much in the hole under 500. You know? And I don't even, this is not the day and age that, it's not like back in the 70s when teams could be under 500 to make the playoffs. Those days are long gone. You know, you got to be a good team to get in now. So leaving it there. And I'm glad the boys won. We'll just take that for tonight. Stay calm. I'll see you guys in the next game coming up, which is Pittsburgh, I believe, right? Let me just check that before I check out here, guys. I'm pretty sure it's the Penguins. Let me get over there. My God, these Sabres are driving me crazy. It's Pittsburgh at Buffalo, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, Pittsburgh at Buffalo. Day after tomorrow. Then we're at Seattle. Screw them. We better win that game. And Vancouver, we're catching at a good time. Calgary will be tough. Edmonton will be tough. Then we got Boston. So, folks, we got some games lined up this month. This month's going to say a lot. That's it for tonight, guys. Have a good night. See you soon.